Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Something nice to annoy Keir Starmer with now. Conservative peers, Peter Lilly and there's a couple of others in that, have got together and they are attempting to force a judicial review over the whole of this Chagos Island deal. Now, if this goes ahead, the full legal review, the full sort of judicial review, well, it could take years if they slow it down enough. By which time, of course, Keir Starmer will no longer be leader. It will effectively make this whole Chagos deal dead in the water, which is good. So they're pushing this legal challenge on. They've issued the pre-action legal notice to the Foreign and Commonwealth Office, in government. And they're saying that they want this to have a full judicial review to ensure that all is legal and above board. And of course, it is neither legal nor above board. There's all sorts of shadiness at the heart of it. Lord Lilly, Peter Lilly, and Boris Johnson's former spad, Lord Kempsell, and Lord Roberts of Belgravia, who's a historian, claim the Labour government is acting unlawfully in handing the islands over. So it does require, and by law now that they're calling for it, will require a judicial review. They say that ministers don't possess the prerogative power to cede the territory to a foreign power. And they say that that is actually the case in law, and therefore at the moment it must stop. But they're forcing this legal machinations, manoeuvrings, call it what you will. If this does stop it, then that's another humiliation for Starmer. Good, he keeps racking them up because he's such a dumbo. But this group was saying that erroneous understanding of international law is at the heart of it. I don't believe so. I believe Starmer know exactly that this is illegal, but they're trying to push it through anyway in the thought that nobody will really be aware that it's illegal. Unfortunately, people are, and now it's out. And so they're pushing for this to go. Starmer, of course, will now be really angry about this. He'll try his best to stop any kind of judicial review because he knows it would scupper his plans. Lammy the Oaf is sitting there. He doesn't know what a judicial review is. Couldn't point to the Chagos Islands on a map. Hell, couldn't point to Britain on a map, could he, Dumbo? I mean, he is thick as champ. But anyway, they sit there, the Save the Chagos members, this big organisation basically set up to stop it happening, argue in their pre-action letter that it is not possible for the Crown to try and undermine the sovereignty of Parliament by ceding territory subject to Parliament's legislative sovereignty without Parliament's assent. And Lammy said back in February that the Chagos Islands deal won't go ahead without the backing of the President. Now, when they had the meeting and Trump was going, oh, yeah, sounds like a good deal, but he was obviously talking patronisingly. Yeah, it's a good idea. Tap you on the head and send you on your way. But he doesn't mean it. Last thing Trump would want is for China to get hold of that archipelago and put great big listening networks sitting there right next to an American base. Ain't never going to happen. So it really is dead in the water, but especially doubly so with a review. Anything else on this story, I'll let you know. Anyway, let me know what you think. Thanks very much. Bye.